Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher, where I'm in Kalkstein's house. Decided to come here in between episodes, just to ask him if he's got, well, you know, just to see if he's got any new... Do you know what? Do I really need that? I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't. Although... Actually, I will take the flint, because it would allow me to light fires in areas where I can't cast Igni. Like at the dike, for example. Right. Anyway, I'm at Kalkstein's house because I want to see if he's got anything new to say.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Doesn't seem like it.
How do I get to the swamp?
Through the western gate is a dike leading to Old Vizima.
What then?
You'll find a ferry to take you to the swamp.
The ferry goes both ways?
Yes, there's a dock in the swamp near the brickmaker's hamlet.
Thanks.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Right.
See ya.
I just wanted to see if he had anything else to say. Maybe about the golem. But never mind. Our chief objective right now, actually, is to go and look. Ooh, barrel. Barrel might have things in it. Barrel, come here, barrel. How do I get to that barrel? Our chief objective right now is to ask Shani to do an autopsy on the dead Salamandra guy.
Where will they bury me?
That's what we need to do. First, we need to go back to the swamp for a couple of things, but let's see if we can do this first. Although, I'm quite sure... Watermelon, huh? That's the first one I've seen in this game, just to clarify. Hello, small child.
You're huge and ugly.
Yeah, you're small and ugly. I've made that joke before, haven't I? But yeah, I'm sure she'll tell us to bugger off and come back later, as ever. Just to make my life difficult, which means we're gonna have to go back to the tavern and rest there, and then come all the way back here again. Ugh. If she's here at all. Yeah, she is.
Geralt, we need to talk.
What is it?
Some people died at the hospital. Were you involved? Explain yourself.
I wanted to question a prisoner, one of your patients, but thugs interrupted us. It was their bodies the guard discovered later.
I'll tell you what I overheard. The prisoner will be transported to a safe location.
Thanks, Shani, for understanding.
Just watching out for you.
I need you to help me with an autopsy.
What? That's illegal.
It's necessary.
Visit me at night. We'll talk.
That's what I thought.
See ya.
I definitely got the Sephiroth from this, didn't I? Have a pair.
I'm so tired.
Receive mistletoe. Right, yeah, no. Okay. What's mistletoe good for, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Where is it? Mistletoe. Hydrogenum and Negredo. Okay. I'm not sure that was worth trading a pair for, but fine, whatever. Now there's one other thing we can do right now, which I think is to go talk to Luvarden and tell him that we know he's innocent. Perhaps doing so will reveal something useful, I don't know.
You bring trouble.
We got pigeons! So I'm gonna do it, and we'll see.
Take me as your squire. I can carry a sword.
Maybe one day we'll find the prophesied sewer quest guy. I'm not counting on it, though. Right. Mr. Luvarden. Where are you? Is he down there? Or is he up here? These two NPCs look identical.
Not a moment's rest.
No, you're not Lou Varden. You're standing where Lou Varden sometimes is, but you're not Lou Varden. You're his twin brother. Lou Varden's over here, probably having his lunch or something.
Yes?
I've nearly completed my investigation.
All right, speak.
If you don't work with Salamandra, who are you?
A modest merchant. Allow me to show gratitude with a gift.
Quit bluffing, Declan.
This symbol signifies my secret society. We seek to destroy Salamandra.
Learn anything useful?
The Salamanders have risked much. This is a political matter, let me tell you. Some larger schemes at play in Redania. Few people know this secret. King Foltest, the Lodge of Sorceresses, and I watch the northern border.
How does this relate to Salamandra?
Azar Javed has sent a special force north. My men saw them. He too knows something's brewing and is making preparations.
Ah, yes, Redania. They definitely become a lot more relevant in the later games. Well, we got some money. Anything else to say?
Yes?
How's business?
You think me a seller of turnips?
I see.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Alright. 500 orens is certainly no joke. 2 grand now. Which I'm keen to hold on to, now that I've realised how frickin' expensive armour upgrades are in this game. Still don't have the 5 grand needed for that extra jacket. But hey. We are now pretty much at an impasse, you know. There's not much else we can do at this juncture. Other than wait until later. Oh, I was really hoping I could jump down there. So annoying, you have to go all the way around to get to there, but fine. It's still quicker than going all the way to the Hairy Bear Tavern, and then going through the loading screen twice, and so on and so forth.
The waters seem unsettled.
I suppose I could pop across to see if Jean-Pierre's around, since it is daytime. Maybe that's the sensible thing to do.
Transport services at the best prices.
No, you know
I'll
what?
find you
We'll go in there later anyway, it's fine. Oh god, guys, get out of the way. Seriously. Don't make me argue, motherfucker. Even if I can't, but I'd like to. There we go. Till dusk. Let's wait until a little bit after dusk.
I need to rest.
Right, there we go. Nice pink evening horizon. Let's go see Shani about this sneaky autopsy, which is apparently illegal. Which, for a medieval setting, actually makes sense because it was in real life. Right. You could get ambushed by some salamander, you never know, actually. Is our mystical friend here? No.
Around that corner. Something moved. Likely monsters again.
Yeah, whatever. That's the boot black. Right. To Shani's house. This way. Look at the card waddle. Advertisement. This month's special, Massacre Long Knives. Only 10 orens each. A full range of other weapons. Special discounts for Knights of the Order. Another barrel stuck inside the middle of a stall. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't think I have any mods that alter the way, that alter the actual levels of the game. I only got a few texture packs and a menu mod, so that's a vanilla problem right there. Is there anything new on the notice board? Oh, wrong notice board. Yes, go upstairs. Hello, precious. Yeah, I know. Right.
Yes?
Shani, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
I need your help with an autopsy.
An autopsy? Since when do you deal with stuff like that?
Since I started investigating Salamandra.
Okay, though, I'm no coroner. You'll have to interpret our findings. We'll meet in the evening. Until then, gather as many clues as possible.
I'll sniff around.
Get the body from the gravedigger. We'll meet at the hospital in the evening.
How do I find information to help the autopsy?
Ask Vincent Mice, but also look for books on anatomy and pathology.
Farewell.
We happen to have, because I think I remembered in the back of my brain that it was important, we have this book on forensic medicine which may help.
Yes?
Shani.
I wanted to talk.
Apparently we've already had this talk.
What is it?
Sometimes I dream about the...
I'm
That's it. Thanks.
Don't mention.
Right. Her memory is apparently not very good, Shani. She's a much more interesting character in the third game when she pops up in that. Is it in one of the DLCs? I think it is. It's Hearts of Stone, where she reappears in that game. Now then. And of course she's in the books too, but... Right. Gravedigger? He's probably not around, is he? Vincent won't be around either. Oh, Vincent!
Your reputation precedes you. I heard you killed 3 monsters and brought in proof.
True.
A special reward. This runic stone. Use it well. The city should offer more rewards soon.
Bloody lucky running into him right there. My goodness.
You ever do autopsies?
What for? Punctured stomachs mean gang warfare. Torn off heads mean beasts. And black tongues mean poison. The first case, we pressure ram's meat. The second, we pass on to the Order or a witcher. The third, we go to the victim's wife. The culprit 90% of the time. Autopsies are a waste of time.
Well, that wasn't very helpful. But we got a Svarog runestone, I suppose, which is nice, but yeah. Books. Well, I've got that book. I hope that's the one we need. Well, nothing we can do at night time, unfortunately. Right, now we'll have to come back in the daytime to speak to the gravedigger, who will then probably say, "Oh, meet me at night time," and I will start screaming internally. But well, what are you going to do, I suppose? You know what? Honestly, I'm going to save you guys the pain and just cut the recording here. Okay, let's talk to this gravedigger. Hello, sir.
What do you need?
Okay.
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
Maybe you can tell me, too.
No, I promise to keep quiet.
I see.
What do you need?
You seem to know a lot of...
Sometimes.
I don't trust Raymond. He's hiding something.
Raymond? You wouldn't find a more loyal man.
He seems to be struggling with this case. I should help. Will you let me inside the cemetery?
City authorities prohibited it.
How can I change your mind?
I'd need Captain Mice's permission.
No other way to sway you?
Actually, I have a terrible debt with Toller. Clear those debts, the cemetery key's yours.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get inside the cemetery.
City authorities prohibit...
How can I...
I'd need...
No other way...
Actually...
Okay.
A prisoner died recently. Is he in the cemetery already?
Don't know. You can have another body. They all reek the same.
I'm after a specific corpse.
Particular. Come back when you know what you want. Examining remains is an art. Always worthwhile to look deeper. But who does that concern?
Could you hand over the prisoner's body for an autopsy?
For a bottle of dwarven liquor.
Do I have a bottle of dwarven liquor? Probably not. Although I think this guy will... It's a funny little thing that I sort of vaguely remember. But I think this guy will accept basically any old alcohol. He might even accept Grandma's cordial.
Kidding?
Oh, maybe not. I don't have any booze on me, do I? Damn it. I'll have to go get some, I suppose. But I think he'll accept any old booze. It doesn't have to be dwarven. Unless, maybe that changed in a patch or something, but I seem to recall you can give him any old rubbish.
I'm not playing that.
I just, rather unluckily, don't happen to have any on me right now, so... Never mind.
Never seen anything stranger than that.
Or not,
The
sir.
city guards avoid us. But it
Never
will
mind.
protect us.
I'm never going to find that guy, am I? You there.
Made up your mind.
Give me some bloody alcohol. Let's see. Does she have any actual dwarven liquor, just to make this easy? I mean, Mahakam mead is technically dwarven. Tell you what, we'll get one. And I will also get... some... this, Northgardian Lemon. Because worst case scenario, he'll accept the Mahakam mead and I can use the vodka thing to make a potion with, or he won't accept the mead, but he might accept the vodka. Because I think he doesn't actually specifically want anything in particular. Even though he says he wants dwarven liquor, I think you can just give him some booze and he'll accept it. Then again, I could be talking out of my arse. I will find out either way, won't we? Can we go in here? I never bothered to try. Oh, it's locked.
The strength within us will heal the world. The eternal fire lights my way.
Right. Good sigh have returned.
What do you need?
I bring you Mahakam mead.
Nothing like a good drink.
I did the job.
About the prisoner.
Where you want the body dumped?
At the hospital.
It'll be there by evening.
Farewell.
Hooray! Let's come to the hospital at midnight. Brilliant. Need a permit to enter the cemetery. Tala or the city guards should provide me with one. We don't have any particular reason to enter the cemetery right now. Interesting to know that's an option, but right now we really don't need to go in there for anything.
Good.
Hello, Siegfried.
What's that?
Okay, so he's off to somewhere in a hurry, isn't he?
That's rubbish.
I don't think there's anything we can do now except for rest until evening again. You-hoo me. Okay. Yeah, boxing, rigged. We get the message.
5 or
And I tell you what, let's use that booze we bought to make something, shall we? As we're a bit limited because it's not a high quality potion base, but cat. How much cat have we got right now? Actually, just 2. It will be okay though. What else have we got? Swallow, white honey, tawny owl, blizzard, cat. A failed potion. Need to get rid of that somehow. I don't think I've been able to sell it to anyone, actually. I might have to just dump it. Still got that fist tech. Do you know what? I put them both. I tell you what I'll do. I'll put them both in the storage in the tavern. That's what I'll do. Got the bindweed, whetstone, necrophage oil, argentia, hangman's venom. I don't seem to have any kiss. It's resistance to bleeding, and it staunches any current bleeding. Alright, well, let's make some of that and try and make a mental note that it's there in case I encounter a boss fight which involves lots of bleeding. I suppose.
stand still.
Right. Oh no. Please don't, game. Please don't. Oh, it's only bloody crashed on me. Well, that was annoying. I've just put my items in storage this time, and I got it out of storage while I was at it. Some extra booze and some blade coatings. Blade coatings? Well, you know, the ingredients for blade coatings. So I can make a few extra oils. So let's do this again. What I want to make is some kiss, but I'd also like, let's see, bindweed, cat, insectoid oil, kiss, necrophage oil, spectre oil, tawny owl, white gull. Could make some white gull using, what am I using here? The Temerian rye, yeah, to make a better potion base. Which will allow me to make some blizzard if I want it. Which tawny owl have I got? 3. I've got 2 blizzard as well. And 2 cat. Thunderbolt. Oh, Thunderbolt. I've not been able to make that in ages. Yeah, make some bloody Thunderbolt. Good stuff. I got local pepper vodka still. I tell you what, make some more white gull. And then use that to make some more Thunderbolt. Finally got the ingredients needed for it, you see. Got some vermilion. Right, oils-wise, more Argentia. And Hangman's Venom. Why can't I make that? Better alchemical base required. Oh, I got 2 high qualities and a 1 top quality base. And apparently I can only make Hangman's Venom with a top quality base because of the number of ingredients required. Oh, bother. Although I think Argentia is the same deal, so that was an either-or situation. And Argentia is probably more useful. It increases damage inflicted with a silver sword, decreases the effectiveness of steel swords. It is going to be useful in scenarios where I'm fighting tough monsters, which I don't have a specific oil for. So I figured that's pretty good. Let's make some insectoid oil, just in case. I've got loads of necrophage oil. I've got plenty of spectre oil. So I'll tell you what. There we go. 4 necrophage, 4 spectre, and 2 Argentia, and Hangman's Venom, and I should have... Go ahead and sort that again. 2 lids of insectoid oil. Now, we've not encountered any insectoids so far, but, well, I suppose aside from the Frightener at the very beginning of the game. But I'm sure when we do, they're going to be a pain in the arse, because in all the other games, the insect monsters, the giant insect monsters, are always the ones that piss me off the most. I always struggle with them a lot, so that's good stuff to have, I guess, at least. Right. Now, meditate till dusk. And please be kind and don't crash this time. It doesn't happen very often, and it seems to be an entirely random thing. So, I'm hoping we'll be fine. Please? We're fine! Quick save to celebrate. Good stuff. Right. We have work to do. Geralt's movement speed is a mystery to me. Sometimes he runs really fast, and other times he doesn't, and I don't know why. He's really rocketing right now.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
So, to the hospital.
What's that?
Take me to the hospital. I hope this counts enough as evening. Where will I find this body? Ah, in here.
Some kind of curse.
There it is. God, it's in a right old state, isn't it? Ugh. Horrible. Horrible. Let's pull back outside. I just want to see if that bookseller is still around, just in case he's got an additional book that I might need. I think I've got the one I need, the forensic medicine jobby. But let's just double check and be totes sure, shall we?
What do you want?
Got the golden Oriole. Already read it, apparently. Subterranean plants. Ill plants, forensic medicine. Yeah, we've already read it. Animating the inanimate. Scientific treatise on magical ways of building a golem. It's 150 orans, but you know what? Just in case it's useful. Brightness vision. Book of the Swallow. Book of Animals. Cults from Religions. Transmutations by Metamorphoses. Against non-humans. Flower in the Flame. Lyra's Gift. Invitation of Magic. Basics Alchemy. I think we've got what we need. Yes. I do believe we have. So, animating the inanimate. This book contains useful information about golems. Hey, there we go. You can have this back now. There you go. Let's have a little look at that, shall we? Because it's relevant to our interests. Golems. Golems. Occurrence. A golem is a creature made of stone or wood, brought to life by a mage and animated with the use of magic. Its tough body is immune to sword blows and most effects. A golem can be stopped by its maker. Usually the giant is set in motion by a lightning bolt, so a major electric shock might incapacitate or even annihilate it. Set in motion by a lightning bolt, eh? It's a shame I can't shoot lightning bolts. Alright. A golem uses its superhuman strength to knock down, stun and crush opponents, and alchemy, a golem's obsidian heart. Once, an absent-minded mage created a golem, animated it by using Alzur's thunder, and ordered his new servant to fetch water before burying himself in his scholarly books. The golem kept carrying water day and night without pause, and ultimately flooded not only the mage's home, but the whole city. As you can see, my young students of the art, improper use of tools and a lack of elementary training may cause a tragedy. Annabelle Radfind lectures on security and hygiene in magic. Very interesting. Apparently he's a boss as well, because he's got a skull. So yeah, I mean, it seems fairly obvious he's a boss, but you know. Right.
Screw them all.
Screw them all. Let's go find Shani. I believe we have everything we need. Although, let's just quick save to be on the safe side. Yes, go upstairs, blah blah. Game loves to throw repetitive dialogue at you, doesn't it? Oh, you're kidding. Never mind then. Never mind. Probably walked straight past her in the hospital without realising. What up, Zoltan?
Waste of words. All non-humans are the same.
The elves are worse.
What?
I've
Hellebore?
despised those bastards since my
What?
daughter.
Oh, God.
Let's drink.
Thought it was going to crash again there for a second. Froze up like that. Where is she? Is she in the back room? Johnny? Where the devil have you gotten to? Oh, at midnight. Oh, for heaven's sake. Can I meditate next to this fireplace? Of course I bloody can't. Of course I can't. Ah. Fine. Back to the tavern, everybody! Yay! Alright, folks. I meditated until midnight. Let's do this. Do not screw me over here, game. There we go.
Ready for the autopsy?
I've been ready for
Let's get
quite some
started.
time. What are you doing with those beakers? You're not even pouring that into the other beaker, you just poured it over the side.
Race, human. Gender, male. Wounds, extensive.
Shani, this isn't a lecture hall.
Whatever you say. He died yesterday, torn to pieces.
Could a human have inflicted these wounds?
Only with a 2-foot jaw.
A werewolf?
The moon's shining. Wouldn't he turn into a lycanthrope?
I guess.
Geralt, no need to test me. I'm a professional. Moving on.
The bone marrow has been sucked out. Must be scavengers.
Very likely. Plenty around the cemetery.
So, he was torn to pieces after he died. I'm interested in the cause of death.
I also see some stab wounds. A blade 2 fingers wide.
An assassin's dagger. Ramsmeat's men.
It'd be nice to find something conclusive.
Any suggestions?
Let's check his internal organs. Let's open the thorax. Where shall we start?
Let's look at the lungs.
Perforated. Odd, the weapon didn't hit any vital organs.
You mean the wounds weren't the cause of death?
If they were, we'd see pneumothorax.
Can you survive pneumothorax?
Yes, an average surgeon could cure you. At worst, you'd spend the rest of your life whistling when you breathed.
Look at the heart.
The heart's untouched, but the aorta's been cut by a dagger.
Was it fatal?
Yes.
Let's look at the liver.
Completely cirrhotic, but he doesn't look a drunk.
Poison?
Yes. It also caused convulsions, paralysis, and cardiac arrest. That explains why rigor mortis lasted so long.
Could bandits have obtained such poison?
They could have purchased it from someone. There's a shifty-looking merchant among them.
Look at the heart.
The heart's untouched, but the aorta's been cut by a dagger.
Was it fatal?
Oh, we've already had this bit.
Everything so far points to Ramsmeat's men.
So far, yes. As you can see, the tongue's been removed, quite brutally, though after his death. Only why?
A clear message to those who say too much.
Bandits?
Yes. Really subtle, Ramsmeat's style. He didn't realize a corpse could say so much. Thanks, that's the evidence I needed.
The autopsy proves beyond doubt that Ramsmeat was behind the murder. Ramsmeat is guilty, I need to pressure him a bit. Okay. Time to go to Raymond's house. So, do I go to Raymond first or Ramsmeat first? That's the question, isn't it? I feel like I should go to Ramsmeat first. Wrong way. I mean, I'm assuming I find him in the tavern. If he's not there, then fuck it. Then again, where is Raymond anyway? I thought he said he was going to sort of lay low and disappear for a bit. If he's still at his house, that wouldn't make an awful lot of sense. But then again, we could just blame it on the badly translated dialogue. No Ramsmeat.
I'll smash your face.
It is weird. Because this game, I think, is generally pretty great. The only thing that really lets it down is the bad localization. It doesn't spoil the game for me. I still very much enjoy playing it in spite of that. But it is frustrating to know that there is a superior version of the game that exists, and I'm unable to experience it. Which I think is a real shame. Because I don't speak Polish, obviously. Well... Well, he's still here, so...
Yes?
I have the autopsy results.
And?
I'm certain it was bandits. Ramsmeat's men.
How do you know?
All the evidence suggests it. Clearly Ramsmeat got rid of a loose tongue, killed the man to silence him.
So it went smoothly.
Mm-hmm. Where can I find him?
He's usually at the Hairy Bear Tavern, or at his own dive nearby. 2 thugs with hammers watch the door.
Memorable.
Come back later. I need to analyze this information.
Well, wasn't a conversation tremendously worth having, but fine. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's see if we can get into his house, or if they'll just tell me to bugger off with no available alternative again. You're not the person, are you? No, you're just an old lady. I get excited every time I see someone stood down there and think, oh, maybe it's my quest giver finally. He's turned up after all these years. But no. I'm going to the tavern out of force of habit, but I actually need to be here, don't I?
Looking for something? All right, go in.
There we go. All right, Ramsmeat. Oh, please, do please sit down, yeah.
What do you want, Wolf?
Want the truth about Salamandra?
I'm listening.
You're working for Azar.
You're lucky I'm having a good day. I won't kill you. And I'll beat it before I have them carry you out.
I'll get you.
Okay. Does that mean I have to talk to him again, but in the tavern instead? For heaven's sake, game. Should visit one day? Yeah, sure. Not right now, though. The detective needs some time to analyze the evidence. I will wait for a better opportunity to confront Ramsey. That's all you've got to go on, game. I'm a bit stuck, to be honest with you, folks. I'm a little bit stuck. I'm not really sure what to do now. Luckily, the game does come with a pretty detailed walkthrough guide. It's alongside the manual in the game files. So, I'm considering having a look at that, actually. I really am considering having a look at it. Before I do that, though, I think I will try and kill a bit of time. But I tell you what, let's just go back in here and talk to Raymond again, just in case. The leaving and going back in again will fix him like it has done previously.
Here at last.
You're joking, right?
Listen, I got it all figured out. Kalstein and Ramsmeat were associates. I have irrefutable evidence.
What do we do with that information?
We set a trap, though it might be dangerous. Gather your equipment and come back later.
All right.
Yes?
I wanted to ask you about the commander of the Royal Guards.
I saw him in town some time ago, busy bashing perverts.
How come?
What don't you understand? Everyone knows the Guard commander hates anyone he can call deviant.
Everyone knows, but few care.
Yes?
I have a suspect.
Spit it out, Geralt.
The alchemist, Kalkstein.
Approach him carefully. He may be more dangerous than he looks.
Right.
He's my chief suspect, too. It was a gut feeling, though without proof I didn't mention him. But since you suspect him, there must be something to it. He's the only one to have any knowledge of magic. I don't think he's strictly a theoretician either. Plus, all those who worked with him mysteriously disappeared. Definitely my #1 suspect.
I find your reasoning somewhat flawed.
Witcher, don't get me wrong, but this is hardly my first case. I'm in my element. Been wading in this bog for years. I'm good at what I do. I don't go around telling you how to hunt monsters, do I?
I know how to handle monsters.
And I know how to handle this case.
Something's been worrying me.
Speak freely, Geralt. You can trust me.
It's you. I have the impression you've changed.
No reason to be shy? Tell me.
It bloody has, actually. My medallion has been vibrating every time we've come in here. I noticed that. I didn't know what to make of it, though.
Recently, my medallion has vibrated every time I've come here.
Must be my warning amulets. Salamandra's men could attack at any moment.
It vibrates a lot.
A master mage made these amulets. They're not Saint Lebiota's tailbones or other crap from the market square.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
There's a box of Fistech on your desk. You a user?
Occasional. I started while investigating a certain baron. Had to be on my feet day and night. I'm not proud of it, but I can control myself. It's not a habit.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
Why the world map on your wall? Developed an interest in international politics?
Everyone should know what's going on in the world. It also improves my image. Say you were a client. What would you think when you saw that map?
I am a client, and I think you're really interested in the Redania-Temeria border. You've marked it with pins.
Witch's vision. I forgot. But we're not all witches. A normal person would think, what a worldly fellow. He must have worked all over. And that's the idea.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
There isn't anything else. What lies beneath? I need to be careful with the detective. Nice parrot. Something's not right here.
Yes?
Well, since I have nothing else to go on... Oh, I don't know. No.
We'll speak later.
I need to think about this. And I'm going to end the episode here as well while I'm at it. Hello, Mr. Parrot. Yes, I'm going to end the episode here, folks. I will see you next time, but the plot doth thicken in its awkward, stilted fashion that it tends to do. But hey, yeah, interesting stuff, ladies and gents. I'll see you next time, I think. There's not much else to say. I'll see you next time, where either we'll be resolving this little situation, or I might divert back to the swamp again. I haven't made my mind up. We'll certainly see. Anyway, until then, ladies and gents, what is he doing back there? There's definitely something wrong with the man. I'll see you then, folks. Toodaloo.